This is the Tecno Spark 7P, the latest addition to the Tecno Spark series with some new features, and in this video I'm going to walk you through the unboxing, my experience with this device, and lastly leave my thoughts on this device. Hi guys, this is Colby, and without wasting much of your time, let's get it started. So when you open the box, the first thing you get is a small compartment that houses a SIM ejector tool, a 12+1 month warranty card, and a soft TPU case. Moving on, we got the device itself, and next is a 10-watt charging brick, a micro USB cable, and an earpiece. So back to the device, we have some key specs here such as 90Hz refresh rate, Helio G70 chipset, a 16 megapixel triple AI camera, Super Night mode, smart snapshots, and a large 5000 mAh battery. In terms of design, the back of the Tecno Spark 7P looks really simple and nice with some big Tecno Spark branding here. What I have here is the Alps blue color, and it is also available in 3 additional colors such as Summer Mojito, Spruce Green, and Magnet Black. The Tecno Spark 7P is made of plastic, which is okay for a device in this price range. It has a matte texture and also fingerprint resistant. The phone also comes with pre-installed screen protector for extra safety against scratches. Moving over to the external features, on the right side you find the volume keys and the power button. On the left side is where you find a dual nano SIM card tray and a memory card slot. At the top there is nothing there, and moving to the bottom part of the device, you find a headphone jack, a microphone, a micro USB port, and one of the stereo speakers. The rear houses a triple camera setup with a quad flash, and the fingerprint scanner is also located at the rear and it's really fast. However, I'd prefer the same side-mounted fingerprints like the Poco M3. Moving over to the front of the device, the Tecno Spark 7P has a large 6.82 inches LCD display, and the display itself looks like a 2019 device. The display is an IPS HD Plus LCD panel with a resolution of 720 by 1640 pixels, which doesn't sound really exciting to me since Helio G70 supports up to 1080 by 2520 pixels. Maybe this was done to cut down cost, but I'm not really impressed. I would like to see Full HD Plus display in the upcoming devices soon. But here we have a 90Hz refresh rate, which looks good and makes scrolling really smooth on this device. So thumbs up Tecno for adding this refresh rate. You can switch between 60Hz and 90Hz or leave it on auto. The display can be seen in sunlight but not really visible, and I'd say content consumption on this device is okay, but would be much better if it was 1080p. So now, let's move to the main specs and performance of the Tecno Spark 7P. In terms of specs, we have a Helio G70 CPU, which is 12nm chipset and offers a good performance for entry-level devices. It has a Mali G52 GPU, a 4GB RAM, and the phone comes in 2 storage options, which is 64GB storage and 128GB storage. For performance, it is okay, but don't expect it to be great because this is an entry-level device. I haven't experienced any app crashes yet, and the experience is okay. In terms of OS support, this device runs Android 11 with iOS 7.0, and it has a lot of features which I'll talk about later, but the most annoying thing about this OS is the bloatware and lots of ads. You get lots of ads on your notification panel and even in the launcher, which makes software experience really bad. I just hope there is a way to remove this bloatware and ads. Gaming is very fine on low to medium graphics, which is really impressive for this device. Call of Duty Mobile plays very well on low or medium graphics with no lag. Same with Asphalt 9 and NBA 2K20. But for PUBG, I did notice some lags. And the game seems really heavy and unoptimized for this entry-level chipset. Let me know down in the comment section if you'd like to watch a gaming review for the Tecno Spark 7P. For benchmark test, this is the number I got when I ran a test on Antutu, and for Geekbench, this is the score for the Tecno Spark 7P. In terms of battery life, the Tecno Spark 7P has a massive 5000 mAh battery capacity, which can last me a whole day on normal usage, but the only issue here is that you get a 10-watt charging adapter, which is really slow, and it takes about 3 hours before battery charges fully. Speaking of the sound of the Tecno Spark 7P, it has a stereo speaker, one at the bottom and one at the top, which also functions as a mouthpiece. The speaker sound is quite loud and okay, and here is a sample you're supposed to experience in case you're using the device.
So dark.
For the front-facing camera, the Tecno Spark 7P comes with an 8 megapixel shooter, and the pictures look soft from here but looks okay in a good lighting condition. The portrait mode isn't really perfect, and here is a sample of camera shots by Shepherd from Infidio.com.
So it's very sunny right now, and I'm shooting on the Spark 7P at 2K, so you can really see the harshness of the sun um, and the exposure. But when some background comes, you see that the video is like much more clear. And this is the front-facing camera of the Tecno Spark 7P.
Moving over to the rear of the Tecno Spark 7P, it has a 16 megapixel main camera, a 2 megapixel depth, and for the third camera, I'm not really sure of what it does. Maybe it's an AI camera, but I'll leave that blank for now. Images from the 16 megapixel looks okay for this pricing, same with the portraits, but for night shots, don't expect good results. So starting with the positive, with the Tecno Spark 7P having a 4GB RAM, a Helio G70 processor and a 90Hz refresh rate, I'm really impressed with the performance at this price point. The Helio G70 performance is really good here for a budget lineup, and I like the design too. The stereo speakers sound okay, and I'm also impressed that you get a 90Hz refresh rate on this device for only 750 Ghana cedis. For the negatives, I'd like to talk about the software experience. There's a lot of bloatware and ads on iOS, which I think Tecno should do something about it. Also for the 10-watt charging adapter, this isn't really cool and it takes forever to charge the device. At least a 15 or 18-watt charger would have been much better. Also, Tecno didn't include a Type-C port, and I still don't know why they'd have a micro USB port in 2021. If you're interested in this device, it is available at 750 Ghana cedis for the 64GB version and 895 Ghana cedis for the 128GB version. Links will be provided in the description as well. Let me know your thoughts on the Tecno Spark 7P, and if you did enjoy watching this video, hit on the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this in future. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in another one.